Our sixth annual two-day introduction to early interceptive postural orthodontics will be June 6th and 7th, Friday and a Saturday, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, New York time to midnight. It's a little bit late, but you don't have to take your day off work perhaps and can sleep in the next day. But it's actually very early start for Simon in Melbourne, Australia, but it will be 5 p.m. start both days, Friday, Saturday, New York time. There's 14 hours of CE through TMJ Research Group, Complete Health Group, the PACE program for the CE verification. Very excited to have Kevin join us for 2 hours actually on Saturday, on day 2. He'll be going into more depth about his latest research that he touched upon tonight. Dr. Amanda Wilson, Professor Narinder Singh joined us last year in New Jersey, and we include the recordings from the entire 2-day program last year as a free bonus. So as soon as you register, you don't have to wait till June. You can get started for the entire 14 hours of recordings from last year's event, which was held at the Hilton. But so this year, once again, Dr. Boyd will be joining us on day 2. You can see the agenda, the full agenda, full details. You can go to our website, straightteethnaturally.com. There's no need to opt in or anything. You can see the full details of our 2-day event, /program. Regular price in May will be $1,500, but currently it's about $1,200. So that now also, as I said, includes as a bonus the 2-day intro recordings from last year's event. You get free lifetime membership to our private Facebook group with about 450 odd dentists. There's been about 500 people join over the last 5 years. And it's not just an introduction where, you need to necessarily do advanced training. We have 5 to 10% of attendees who are, orthodontists, and they run with it because we include practice templates, over 500 pages of very detailed protocols on how to use the appliances, the upper removable expansion appliances, the lower removable expansion appliances, all the video exercises for GoPEX, how to teach, how to get compliance diagnosis, the case presentation, clinical photography, everything is covered in the 2-day program. Of course, we do have advanced training for those who need and want it if you're relatively new to early interceptive protocols. Here's actually a 2-minute video of last year's event that would show. I don't think I've shown Kevin this, but you'll see excerpts of Kevin speaking last year, and Dr. Amanda Wilson was one of the other guest speakers, and some of the sharings from attendees. This is a short 2.5-minute video.
What's happening now is that our kids are they're just eating, in front of the TV, and they're not being supervised while they eat and talk, and they're not being corrected. And that's probably why a lot of the malocclusion is happening, and I never connected the dots on this.
Everything's about airway today, but not many people are doing anything about the posture and the breathing and getting people to change their behavior. As GoPEX teaches, they just say, I'm doing airway stuff.
It's the best thing out there for my child, for the patients in my practice. Life-changing. They can sleep better, breathe better. They could have proper posture. And in this day and age, every 2-3-year-old I see has an iPad with your mouth wide open.
It was excellent. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it was surpassed way more than I ever thought. It wasn't just a simple orthodontic type of thing. It really gave you a lot more than what you hear out there.
If we wait too long till the child is done growing, that we're not going to get as good of an outcome. And then we often have to extract teeth or do jaw surgeries or make a compromised outcome in order to give them a result that's straight teeth.
I've taken multiple courses throughout the years. I'm mainly for my own kids, trying to, get them better in many ways. And I found that Simon provided me with all the information that I needed and the treatment that my kids needed. I think not only did the course provide nuggets that I can implement right away on Monday when I go back, in terms of, intake surveys, questions, just questions to ask that I had not asked before. But then it also gives a roadmap of actual treatment, that I can do and that I can implement as well. So I thought that was really great about it.
Is passionate
about what he's teaching.
It's life-changing and, and career-changing. I mean, I think that most pediatrics dentists go into pediatrics to make a positive effect on children's lives. And this just allows you to do it in a way that, you maybe only hoped would be something that you could do. So, and yes, please continue this. Please spread the word. It's really great. Yeah.
All right, this some excerpts from last year's event, which was a fun event. About 100 we had about 60, 70 people and about 100 people online. This year is just going to be a virtual event. And we have this very special offer. It's kind of it's about 6 weeks away. So we thought, well, a lot of you guys have been thinking about it. And so for those of you who are joining tonight, we have a very special offer. So instead of the 1,200 pricing on our website, if you go to straightteethnaturally.com/program, the main website, that's the pricing you'll see. But we have a special web link where it's straightteethnaturally.com/297. Now it's not just $297. There is a second payment, but you can actually just join for the $297 initially, and you got a full 30 days to review everything. Right. And if it's not for you, because you've got the last year's recordings and all the downloadable extra notes, hundreds of pages. And if you don't think it's applicable, then it's a full refund. But otherwise, if you feel it is what you're looking to do and implement, then there'll be just one other $700 charge on Friday, May 30th. So just about a week before the event. So in total, it'll be $997. So it's just an extra couple $100 off the current price. So this special, it's just for tonight and tomorrow, because I know a lot of people will be watching the recordings. So we'll send the recordings as soon as, Zoom lets us, download and then send it to you guys who are watching the recording. So, we'll email the recordings to everyone. So you still have all day tomorrow to think about it, until midnight, New York time tomorrow. We'll, take a couple of $100 off. There may be some of you who actually paid more than the $997. Just send us an email and we'll refund you the difference. So thanks for joining tonight. You guys get a little bit of a refund if you paid previous prices that were more than $997. Anyway, so that is the special $297. If you go to the website straightteethnaturally.com, I'll put the link shortly in the whatchamacallit in the Zoom chat. But this is what you'll see. There's about a day's left. $297 up front and $700 at the end of May, essentially. And you can see the full agenda and the full details by clicking on this link, and make sure you just go back to /297 to get the special. Now there's a lot of you guys who are allied health professionals, myofunctional therapists, speech language pathologists, dental hygienists, etc. The special we have tonight is just $275. We regularly sell it for $497, and normally it's roughly half the price. But we've got this really good special for those of you, because we know that you're out there and working so closely with dentists and the general public. The GoPEX exercises in particular is something that is just an amazing protocol for young kids. So just $275 one-time payment. You just go to straightteethnaturally.com/275. Once again, that ends tomorrow. All right, so just go to the website and you'll see the big discount. It's just $275. All right. Now, there's some of you who are past students. A lot of you guys have joined us perhaps in previous years. If you'd like to sign up for a refresher and join us in June, just send us an email, info@straightteethnaturally, and it's just $297. A one-time payment. And if you're from other countries and would like to inquire about our country specials, because we do have specials depending on which country you're based in, send us an email before tomorrow, and we'll let us know which country you're based in, and we'll send you the details of those specials.